Yeah, now come out and play. Show face, some way, just think. Show me how you think for now, cause I showed you the light that your girl won't hold you. I told you, I need you, like now, I need you to pull up, give me faith.
What's up, boys? We're back in the lounge. Personally, I actually kind of mess with these little lounges versus like the huge ones that you get in some airports. But nevertheless, we are flying to Dubai solo. We're bouncing to Dubai. Right now, just kind of update for the month. We've signed 3 clients up this month so far. It's the 9th right now, 9th of October. And it's like we've spent $4,000 on ads. And we've signed 3 clients up, but a lot of those deals came from September, so only one of those deals came from the new ads that we launched. And right now we're in a bit of limbo because I don't know if my CAC is good enough to scale the ads, but we have like 4 leads that are like super red hot, ready to buy, that are in the pipeline. If all of those 4 leads convert, then our CAC's going to be insane, right? So just to kind of show you what's going on, it's like if my ads are scalable, then I'm just going to keep dumping money into it. So we spent like $4,100, right? And if we had to sign another 3 clients, that puts us at 4, which means we're at $1,000 Aussie per client. So it's costing me $1,000 to sign a client, and if I put that in USD for all the people in the States, that's a CAC of $674. So for every $674 that I spend on the ads, I get 2.2k in return, which is a really good CAC. It's just like 3.5x ROAS. So I just need these deals to convert. A lot of follow-ups are for today, so I'm going to be flying today. But hopefully my closer actually closes these deals. If he does, then everything is scalable. Like, this is his agenda for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people booked in for today. So if he can just clutch up on 3 of those, that will give us a super healthy CAC. And then we have a ton of ads cooking up as well, so we can just dump a bunch of spend into that, which is the goal. But if he doesn't close, like, we don't know the CAC until he closes, but if he doesn't close, then we're gonna have to troubleshoot. I think the biggest issue we have right now is quality of leads. I recently just switched from a lead form to a landing page. What I've seen with the switch is cost per lead is actually dropped a little bit, not by much, by like $10 or so. So like, it kind of depends on like the ads and like what pocket they're in. But what has improved massively is my booking rate. So basically all the leads that I get just automatically book, where before we were at like sometimes a 30% or 40% booking rate. So landing page funnel definitely helped me with my booking rate. My show rate's really good as well now, so that's all in line. That was just like the biggest things, lead quality. I want to get, if I could just get more qualified leads, like cost per qualified lead or cost per qualified book call, then that would be sweet. But I think with what we're getting, we can close them. Like, we do have some deals in the pipeline. So again, I just need to close those. And once they close, we know the CAC's healthy, and then we can just start ramping up, right? But I don't want to over leverage and overspend if the CAC's not healthy. I need to fix shit. So yeah, we have a bunch of ads cooking. If this CAC comes in, I know that what the ads that I'm running and the way I'm running them is working. So I'll just dump a bunch more money into it. And then, yeah, we finished off Q4 strong. I want to do like 150k every month for the last quarter of the year to finish off strong, hit my financial goals. But yeah, I think Dubai is going to be the place to do it as well. Like, I think a big thing's frequency. I was in a bit of a rut the last 3 weeks, but it's like being in the rut and then knowing you're in a rut, so then you stay in the rut because you're just like, oh, this is shit. So I want to go to a new place, Dubai. Money is going to be flowing, and that is going to increase my frequency and make me some more bread as well. that's the update. I'll probably check in on the plane. What's up, boys? We're on the plane now. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So, I just wanted to drop some value. You know, one of the big tools that I'm using right now, I'm starting to use, is something called Manus AI. Now, if you're in the agency space, I would definitely check it out. Reason being is you can use this for like so many use cases, and it completely shits on like ChatGPT, right? Like if you want to, a couple use cases, and what I'm using it for mainly right now is scripting new ads, right? Because with Facebook, I don't know if I shared this before, but they launched out a new update called Andromeda. So the way that you run Facebook ads is completely changed. Before, you could just get a hook and just keep recycling new hooks onto the same body, so just keep changing the first fucking 10-15 seconds. But now it's completely different. Now you'll see like a lot of the Facebook and Instagram ads you get, it's just one ad. There's no hook, there's no body, it's just like one full ad. So now you can't just keep recycling hooks, because Facebook do the targeting. They less rely on your targeting, and it more relies on the words that you put in the ad. Thank you. Your ad is the targeting now. So the way I'm using this is the way I'm using Manus AI is I'm getting all my sales calls from my closer, getting the transcripts, then I'm putting it into Manus AI, and I'm going to get Manus AI to create me 20-40 ads based on the highest frequency pain points they get set on the sales call, because that's the reason why they're on the call, right? They're pain points. So I'm going to get the frequency of those pain points and create ads on the highest frequency things based on a big sample size of the sales calls, of the transcripts. Then I can use those as individual ads. That's how you crack Facebook ads nowadays. It's completely changed, fucked up a lot of things, but with this change, because when you just cycle hooks, the biggest issue is that it fatigues heaps quick. So with this new method, it should fatigue a lot less. It means you get more value, or more conversions out of your ad before you actually have to change it up. So I'm excited for that. Something I just started to implement, and I've still got a lot of hooks to run through, but once I run through these and they fatigue, I'll be doing just unique individual ads, which should help me scale. And again, just kind of hoping on the ROAS to come through as well. But definitely check it out, Manus AI. And the good thing about it is, like, a lot of AI tools are incentivized to just give you quick outputs, because it's on like a monthly subscription, right? So they're just incentivized to give you quick responses. Manus AI is on a credit-based system. So instead of being on a monthly where it's incentivized just to give you quick outputs to save its own kind of like usage, Manus you get billed per credit. So Manus wants to use as many credits as possible. What that means is it reads through all the data that you give it and takes a while to produce the answer, but the answer that you get is so much more in depth, because it's wanting to use as many credits as possible so to keep you paying. So that's a big thing with Manus. But I would definitely check it out. I might drop some more value on it later after I start cracking it open. But I'm gonna try and, if the Wi-Fi is good on this flight, I'm gonna try and play with it a little bit as well, so I can keep you updated. But we are unknown of what the Wi-Fi is. Let's check out what we got on the menu. Fuck it, I'll show you what we get when we get it. Peace. What's up, boys? We are in Dubai now. It's kind of foggy. Yeah, we've landed. We actually landed last night, or yesterday. Just woke up. It's like 6 a.m. right now. 6 a.m. This is the view from the crib. Business is always easier to run when everything's going smooth. When everything's going smooth, it's actually the easiest thing in the world to do. Because you got that momentum, everything's kind of working, you're just like, yeah, bish, bash, bosh. But when everything's on fire, and there's problems left, right, and center, that's when it becomes hard. That's when you really get tested, to see if you know what you're doing, see if you know if you can actually hack what you want to do. So yeah, right now it's not like we have crazy fires, but I'm super glad we got our CSM. Like, that was such a struggle for me for so long, getting that account manager and training them up and having the right person. Finally I found the right guy. He's an absolute beast, so I got a lot of security in that, and now it's just getting my front end sorted. The ads are working, we're getting the opt-ins, and we're getting the schedules. Right now I'm trying to diagnose, because we're at 4 clients for the month. We're 10 days in, we've signed up 4 new clients, but I would like it to be higher. So I'm trying to diagnose right now if it's lead quality or if it's a closing issue, right? So over this weekend, I'm going to spend some time, I'm going to go through a bunch of my sales reps calls, figure out whether it's a closing issue or whether it's actually lead quality. But like, that's the biggest thing, right? You need to actually know what you do. So like, I mean, you need to know what you're hiring out. So if I didn't know sales and I just hired sales out, I wouldn't have the ability to be like, is it closing? Is it lead quality? What's the real problem here? Because I wouldn't know how to actually close. And that's why it's so important to actually be able to do the role before you hire it out. Because another big thing is, like, with my CSMs, I was trying to hire my account managers. I hired an account manager, then we let him go, then I hired another one, then we let him go. Now we hired our third guy, and he's actually our guy, but that was a 3-month process. That was an entire 3-month process where I had to hire, try to train while doing the role, then offload, then realize they're not the right person, fire, come back in, do it again, come back into the role, manage the accounts, hire it again, fire, realize they're not the right person while I'm training them up, and then finally hire it again, right? And it's the same thing with everything. Like, if my media buyer quit tomorrow, I'll be like, okay, cool. And I would just hop in and I would just do it all myself. If my tech guy quit tomorrow, I'd be like, okay, cool. I would hop in and I'd be able to do it, right? So it's like, that's the importance of knowing what you're doing. Like, you have to learn the skill before you can hire it out. Because if someone was to quit, right, and I didn't know how to do the tech, or I didn't know how to run the Facebook ads, or do the media buying, or do the account managing, I'd be like, fuck, I'm cooked. Like, then you'd be trying to find someone to hire, you'd hire the wrong guy, you'd be rushing, and you wouldn't get anywhere. So that's why it's so important to know the role that you're trying to hire out, and master it, perfect it yourself, then hire it out. So yeah, this weekend, obviously just landed in Dubai, gotta go find a gym. I know there's one around here that I was going to last time in the marina. I just need to figure out whereabouts in the marina it is. Go get some breakfast, and then get to work, do some sales call reviews, and figure out what's going on. We've got the weekend here to get over the jet lag. And check this out. What a view. What a view. Boom. Alright. What's up, boys? It is date 18th of October. Been in Dubai for about like a week now officially. Just going to get some breakfast from downstairs. But this week we crushed it. My ROAS is through the roof. Call me ROAS Sam. Just call me ROAS at this point. We signed up 9 clients this week. 8 of them were from ads. 1 of them was a referral. We generated a very good amount in new cash. Like, our best week ever for new cash. We just got to keep the momentum going, and we're going to be on for a really good month. So I'm really happy with that. 9 clients in a week is like, that's a lot. That's a lot for my team as well, to be able to manage, sign, onboard 9 clients. That is quite a lot of people, but super happy, because last month all I was thinking about is getting the front end fixed, and this week it looks like it's in full force. So we're also on for a record month as well. We're at 13 clients for the month. and that's our record. Our record was 14, right? So another 10 clients, we can sign another 8 clients, we're like 21, which would be a record month, which would be insane. So yeah, everything's kind of going good. One book that I'm reading right now is Reality Transurfing. I started reading it on Sunday, and it's a mouthful of a book. Like, it's fucking chunky, this thing, some big words in it. But I kind of read it and then like installed all the principles from it this week, and I mean, I've just been making a ton of money, so I think it's doing its job. I think it's what I'm reading about is true, so I can recommend that. For me to explain it, there's no way I can explain this book. Like, you really just got to read it. Just know, it's the moment of truth. Is there people in the elevator? I would not vlog. Yeah, so it's the moment of truth. So it's like, yeah, I can't describe the book. You're just gonna have to read it. Peace. So yeah, like I was saying, that book, highly check it out. Like, I started reading the book, and then we just had our best week in New Cash. I just implemented everything it was talking about, and New Cash has just been rolling in. Like, it's been insane. 8 signed clients in 5 days from ads. Like, my ROAS is so up right now. Super excited to do my projections. Usually, like, when you're under your projections, and you have to log them on a weekly basis. So when you're under your projections, you're like, fuck, I don't really want to do my, like, see where I'm at compared to where I projected to be. But when you're higher on your projections and you're on track, like, super exciting. So that's one thing I've been working on as well. Like, how close can I get to the projections? Because if I can literally predict the future, like, I want to make this much money this month, and then actually do it, like, that's like ideal, right? That's going to be so good. So usually I'm really off on the projections, but I'm getting closer and closer. As I start projecting more, I understand more things, and I get closer and closer. Check this out. Just ordered pretty good macros. This is what it looks like inside. Give you all a taste review. It's a chia pudding pot. Solid. That's yummy. I'm just grabbing this. This place is super healthy. I'm gonna scan this and then bounce back to the crib. Alright boys, I've decided that I'm going to lock in with the diet. So, went to the shops today. Bought some of these. T-Bomb 3 Extreme. Check it out. So, apparently this is supposed to make you a beast. Says it blocks estrogen, promotes test. Nice one. Also, got some of these. And we got some creatine, just classic old creatine, and we also got some protein powder. We're locking the fuck in, and I also actually went a little crazy. Got some scales and hella food. So we are locking in, bro. 6-pack is going to be loaded, just printed real quick in about 5 weeks. Probably going to have a 6-pack. Benching 200 kilos. And yeah, life's gonna be good. So yeah. So boys, just wanted to give you an update on where we are at for the month. So like, I remember last time I was recording a segment, I was talking a lot about ROAS, right? Now, Whew, shit has kicked the fuck off. I mean, like this week alone. Let me run you through. I got a call in 9 minutes. Let me run you through it. So this week we have been going crazy. All right, like honestly, this has been an insane week. ROAS is through the fucking roof. We've closed a deal every single day of the week so far. Plus, all right. So this week we have collected $19,800 in new cash, USD. That is, and in terms of like what we've spent this week, like I don't know what's happened. Like obviously the ads that I launched are cooking the fuck up, but in terms of what we have spent so far this week from what we've collected, let's just do Sunday till today. We spent a total of 1932 Australian to USD. So we have spent 1200. We spent like 1200 USD, and we have generated just shy of 20 grand, which is fucked. Like honestly, that's insane. So if I just divide it by 12.54, we're on a 15x. We're on a 15x ROAS. And I'm scaling the campaigns. Like I'm really ramping up. This week so far, we've signed 6 clients. And obviously it's Thursday. Thursday just started. We have another 7 calls on the calendar today and 3 booked in for tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to get booked out as well. So we are 6 clients for the week. We could easily be at like, hopefully some more deals get processed today. 8 deals for the week. And I closed a referral client. That didn't really come through the ads, but that was an easy 7.5k PIF. But like I'm not really counting that either. But so we're at like 7 deals for the week closed, but 6 that came from the ads. Like the ads are cooking. The ads are absolutely cooking. I'm scripting up new ads now. I scripted up 20 new ads this morning. Need to get them sent off. Need to get those recorded so we can keep this train going. But yeah, ROAS is just picking up. Started to scale the campaign. And yeah, everything's going good this week in terms of front end, which was the biggest problem that I had last month. Was our front end was cooked. Like last month we generated around 60 grand in back end revenue, but front end wasn't really there. This month front end is picking up, so I'm over the moon with that. ROAS is good, man. Let's go. ROAS Sam. Let's go. Yo boys, we are heading, where are we heading? We're heading to the UFC in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. We're gonna drive there, watch Aspinall KO this guy in the first round, and then bounce. Simple as that. What do you reckon? Simple as that.
Simple as that. We don't want to take, boys.
Don't want to take. Yep, that's what we're doing. So yeah, I will catch you there. Peace. You know how it do, boys. New week, new whip. Check this one out. This one, I'm actually excited to drive. Nothing too crazy. It's just a small thing, but I'm actually excited to drive it because it's still like a $250,000 car, and you know you just want to get your fucking reps up, figure out what car you're trying to buy. So here we go. Bang. RSQ8, Bosch. This thing's fire. Alright, so people be asking how much it costs to live in Dubai. So I just went food shopping and let me show you what we got. So 2 salmons, 4 steaks, some mince, rice,
Some orange juice.
some of this shit, some eggs, avos, all this food. So this is probably like a week's worth of food, or maybe like 3-4 days. You get me? And it only cost $120. 120 bucks for all this.
$80 US.
Alright boys, that is the end of the video. It's been a long one. Like right now it's like the 6th of December, so that content was real old, but I've just been procrastinating on getting it out. I'm super busy with everything else that I got going on. But I'm trying to upload more recently. I apologize about the little CapCut thing in the fucking top left corner, because Liv edited that one up, my girlfriend, so it was on like the free CapCut version because I couldn't be fucked doing it again, procrastinating on it. So that's why it has a little thing in the top left corner. But yeah, that's all. If you want to learn how I do what I do, link in the description. Free community. Don't care if you join it or not, just know that it is there. That is all from the video. Gonna try and post more consistently in this new year. That's a goal. But yeah, that's all from me. Peace.